No, it wasn't me. It was the one-armed man.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Let's run this shit, man.
And we running this shit. And we running this shit.
And
we
we back.
running this shit. And we running this shit. And we running this shit. Talented Minds Podcast, episode 17.
17.
How y'all doing out there? 17 episodes, bro.
Going long and strong. You know
Going
what I'm
long
talking
and strong. Damn, bro. I remember it was like yesterday when we first started.
about? Shout out to everybody showing all the love.
Yeah.
If it's your first time checking us out, please like and subscribe.
Yeah, man. Straight up. Thank you to all of our supporters, our fans, the people that look forward to hearing us
Y'all let them know what
every
we do,
week, once a week, man. We bring it to you real rough and raw. What's my niggas say? Raw, rough and rugged. When addressing the mass public, my attitude is fuck it, because motherfuckers love it. Hey. But yeah, man, we bring it to you, man. We talk about fashion, finance, sports, food, music, tech.
Science.
Yeah, science and seances, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We be keeping it G real with y'all, man.
God.
So yeah, like, subscribe, man, share it with your peoples, man, your friends, dog, you know, and like we said, man, we appreciate the support and everything like that, man. Even the people that even just, you know, giving us critique, you know what I'm saying? We straight love and appreciate all y'all, man. Hopefully one day we can just take this shit on a world tour. You know what I'm saying? So
We're going to interview y'all. And check this out, man. I think we should start off with an RIP.
a special RIP
to a couple people in the music game.
Yes. Some young, you know, hungry wolves, man. Some good artists, man. Rest in peace to XXXtentacion, man. And Jimmy Wopo, you know. Man, it's just crazy, just the impact that man had on just the industry, the youth, man. He really catered to like kids that like was going through depression, you know what I'm saying, mental health and stuff like that, because he was just like, he grew up kind of troubled. So, you know, it's just crazy just seeing like in a year like what type of impact he had. Because I remember when he got out of jail last year and he was going at Drake and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying that Drake stole his style. He was talking about dude mom, and then he just like started kind of trying to change himself, you know what I'm saying, turn over a new leaf and shit, and everybody was saying that he just started becoming like a positive person, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the positivity, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, good pos, man, like we always say, man, keeping that good positivity going. And you know, we don't know what could have caused this man's death. It could have been somebody hating on him. It could have been something that came back from his past, you know, but at the end of the day, it's just something that's tragic. And another RIP to Jimmy Wopo, the young Pittsburgh rapper. He had a song called Elm Street. Dude was dope too, you know what I'm saying? And it just sucks that, you know, both of them got their lives taken away real young, because XXX was only 20 years old, bro. And I think Jimmy Wopo was like 21 or 22. So it's like, yo, like, bro.
Wasn't Rich the Kid saying was a home invasion is in, bro? He could have got clapped up too.
Yeah, bro. Said they ran in dude's house, bro, and he was with his girlfriend. They saying his girlfriend set him up or whatever, but I kind of feel like dude baby mama might have set him up or something like that, like, because he going through a like divorce right now and shit. So it's like, come on, bro, like, doesn't that seem like that may be the number one suspect over there, you know, because she been going in on him on social media, but they saying that his girlfriend, that everybody think his girlfriend had something to do with setting him up, but he was saying that she didn't, you know. But she even made a video, bro, like her whole eye was straight just like, man, like extra large, you know what I'm saying? It was straight purple and shit, and she was just
orbital fracture.
Yeah, type shit, bro. She was like, nigga, they straight hit her with the butt of the gun, like, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, shut up, boosh, right in her face. You hear me? I can just imagine her face just ringing, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's when you see them stars and shit, bro.
Hell yeah, bro, straight up.
Hey, bro, one time when I was a kid, bro, I was on the trampoline, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like trying to come down and like a ball and shit, bro, a fucking ball. So I was balled up. Yeah. Bro, I need myself in the eye so fucking hard.
Oh, you fucked yourself up, huh?
Bro, I saw them stars. I'm like, fuck
yeah. I've seen stars before.
Those stars
bro.
exist.
They
bro.
exist, bro. Yeah, you hear me? I done injured the hell out of myself, bro, when I was a kid, bro, doing dumb shit, dog. Yeah, I'll be in Tower Grove Park, bro, and they used to have like this like tall ass thing you can climb up, bro. And I used to climb up, and my grandma would be like, "Boy, what the fuck is you doing all the way up there?" And I'd be like, "I'm good, granny." Nah, straight jump all the way down, bro. And one time I jumped down, and nigga, my knees went straight into my face, bro. And I straight saw them stars, Jack. I was like, "Damn," you hear me? Straight up.
But speaking on the music tip, man, you heard the new album by Beyonce and Jay-Z.
I haven't made it all the way through the album yet. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm just like, they dropped a song called Salute that wasn't on the album. So I was like, that song dope. So I just keep listening to it. It's like, I really want to dissect the album and just hear everything that's just being said. And not only, like, I was trying to tell my daughters the other day and shit too, like, bro, when you start to, I was asking them, like, do y'all feel music? And they was just like, nah, like, they really just heard, you know what I'm saying?
You feel music?
I feel music, bro. I've always felt music.
I feel like I do too, bro.
I've always felt music. I used to feel music when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying?
It's the sound waves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the sound waves. Bro.
I used to feel that music when I was a kid to the point where it was straight, like, it was music that would make me cry when I was little because I would feel music that deep, like.
Bro, I remember being a little dude, bro. And I heard that song, bro. I heard it through the grapevine, bro. That was my straight shit. And I'm talking about, bro, I was a straight little dude. I was hip.
But you straight, it's like you was feeling it, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, that's kind of what I was asking my daughters, bro. I was like, do y'all feel music? And they were just like, nah, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, bro, like just, you know, kick it with dad, you know what I'm saying, bro? Because I'm gonna try to hip you on game to just even trying to pay attention to, if you listen to you listen close enough, you can hear the one xylophone just rock off in the background.
Biased? Like, is it to say you're not musically inclined because you never played an instrument before? Because, like, I'll be honest, bro.
I don't think so.
When I was a little dude, bro, I played music and shit, bro. Mm-hmm. I don't know. And we had like beating on drums and shit, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is what like made me like what makes me like music now, bro. I don't play music.
Perhaps, bro. Perhaps it might have a lot to do with it. But I mean, it's people that I think exist that didn't play an instrument. But like you, though, I was blessed to play instruments. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Like I remember playing the violin. I remember having drum kits. You know what I'm saying? I remember just trying to make beats anywhere that I could. You know what I'm saying? Then I played the saxophone and shit too. So it's just like, you know, maybe that did heighten my sense of music as well. But like I said, shit, I always used to want to be in a band, like, or something like, you know what I'm saying? Like Michael Jackson was like my favorite entertainer when I was little. So it was just like, it was always there. And especially with my dad being the DJ and shit too, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you a plethora, man. Your dad is too, man. Y'all know y'all music, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the musicians.
Shout out to all the musicians, all the music lovers. It's weird if you do meet somebody that doesn't like music, though.
Some people don't, bro. But
that's crazy.
I saw a video, bro. This man, bro. That dude was like in his 90s or something, bro. Old ass man.
Mm-hmm.
And like as soon as the dude they played the song for him, bro, like an old song that dude probably ain't heard in years.
Right.
While my dude straight like, cause he was just sitting in the chair looking down at the press. That dude like damn near got up and was just like dancing,
start jamming.
Bro, music is it's one of those things that like you probably won't even start appreciating until you is an old motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like you get older and you realize how beautiful, like, because music makes you feel the type of way, like I'm just saying, bro, we not old motherfuckers, but imagine just being 80, bro. Like you fast forward, say you 19 right now, just imagine being like you 70, bro. And you heard a song that you heard from back when you was like a little dude.
Type shit, though.
Bro, you gonna be like,
yeah,
bro,
you gonna be like,
this my shit, bro. I ain't heard this shit in so 70 fucking years.
That means that fam was out. He was outside, nigga, when James Brown first threw the goddamn me. You know what I'm saying? Shit on his shoulders. You hear me? My dude was like, yo. Because it's like, if you think about it,
what kind of music they heard.
It's like, if you think about that type of shit, right? Like, okay, so it's like everything that we hear is new to us. So that means that everything that they was hearing then was new to them. So there had to be like some trippy shit. And especially because music wasn't like...
You know what I don't understand, bro, with music? It's like, okay, what year was a fucking trumpet made?
Type shit. That's what I was just trying to get to. Like, was music fairly newish?
Because it makes me get back to the question, man, how long have humans been here? Because
type shit, dog.
Because I'm pretty sure, like, as long as humans have been here, we've been making music. And like you hear all this about like like instruments, like it took hellas for the caveman to build like the motherfucker had a square, then like finally turned the square into a round like wheel
type
like
shit.
And that was a big accomplishment and shit. But it's like, let's just say this, wasn't cavemen playing music and shit too?
Type,
and if so,
it's like they had to, because it's like if you think back to
our
shit,
ancestors musically inclined to, you know what I mean?
Bro, because it's
I want to hear it, bro.
It's like everything, it's because it's like if you think to like having tribes and shit, like tribes in Africa, and then just the connection between tribes of Africa and Native Americans, and this is over here, so it's just like, it got to be some type of distinguished through that, right? You know what I'm saying?
I want to hear the sound for myself of prehistoric or like tribal music, and it don't make sense to me. It don't align with how you can have like say, bro, a trumpet was, bro, like hellas ago, bro, but you motherfuckers ain't have like no spurs or no wheels.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, the shit just ain't adding up to me on like a timeline.
The timeline.
I need these questions answered, son.
Bro, it's like crazy because it probably does go back like hella far. Like, people been making music for a while.
Yeah, man, like prehistoric, like jazz.
Because it's always been around to feel good. But like they do say too, it's like they say like the devil was like the angel of music or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
but I don't know how long music been around, bro. Like,
it's
like I don't even know how long humans been around, bro. And I'm really struggling with that because it's like I know that as long as humans been around, we seem to be musically inclined naturally. So you motherfuckers was making music, even if you was living in caves. But it's like I want to hear that sound, cause I do, bro.
Cave music had to have came before it was like harps and shit like that, or drums or something. Yeah, or cave niggas probably did have the drums. They was probably the first niggas.
You think drums was like the first set of instruments?
Yeah, that was probably the first set. It was probably drums, and then like motherfuckers would probably have a horn or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Then came the trumpet.
Came the trumpet type shit. You know, motherfuckers probably had something that they can hit a stick off of and it made noise.
And then the motherfucker built the violin, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it just started getting more and more creative and shit like.
And then they was like, we're gonna orchestrate this shit, bro.
Yeah, you hear me? And now we got just like, hey, y'all five over there, y'all.
that's the beautiful thing of music. That's we music lovers, so we'll dive deep on the in the pool of
love music, man. You need music. Music gets you through.
Hey, you know who else I noticed like music, bro? Who doing their thing too, bro?
Who is that?
Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah, my dude Jimmy Foxx, bro. Jimmy Foxx has some good ass, like he has some good albums, some good ass albums, bro.
That dude is a music fanatic, bro.
Yeah, he is.
He can sing too,
but they straight said my dude Jamie straight slapped his Johnson on a chick. But they said this happened like 16 years ago. But it's like, he
hit her in the face with the
type, you know what I'm saying? Straight hit her with the joint, you know what I'm saying?
His daughter is on his show that he hosts.
She co-hosted with him, or she on there singing?
I think she the DJ on what is
word? Can you beat Shazam? Can you beat Shazam? Can you guys beat Shazam?
I would destroy that shit.
I don't know, man.
I know my music,
but you probably could though, because it's like sometimes Shazam be having like remixes of shit, and I be like, fam, this ain't the original version that I was looking for, bro.
And you know what I was thinking? If I went on that show, I would just break that shit down by categories. Like, I'm listening to hip hop or motherfucking like whatever rock, and I'll listen to like the top 100 or 200 of each of those motherfuckers. Yeah, that way I get familiar with what was the most popular songs for each category. Yeah. Just in case they try to hit me with a.
So do they put newer shit on there, or do they put like everything be kind of older, or do they mix it up?
They mix that shit up. It can be 80s, 90s.
And then do they play it like after? Like it doesn't have to be like, oh, and for now the R&B section, like, or do they just be like just throwing songs out there and you just gotta be like?
I ain't seen that show that much. It's a good question. I think they probably let you know what category. But shit, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, they trying to trick niggas and shit. Hey, did you ever used to watch like America's Got Talent, or what's that shit where niggas be like ice skating and shit? Dancing with the Stars and shit.
Nah, I never really.
Yeah, I never watched that whack shit.
I had saw.
It's like that's when you don't have a career no more and shit.
Nah, bro, I saw that shit. Oh, it was some girl who was on Dancing with the Stars. She was fine, so I was watching.
Tamale.
I'm trying to think. Was it Eve, bro? Who the fuck was it?
Damn, Eve was on Dancing with the Stars. She's straight married to a billionaire, bro. Eve straight married a billionaire straight from the hood and shit. Yeah.
I heard the dude who it was some cat, bro, who was like, I don't know, some nigga, bro, who mugshot, bro, got hella popular, bro.
Mm-hmm. Jeremy Meeks and shit, that dude.
I don't know.
The light skinned cat, right?
Some dude say his mugshot went viral and shit, bro. This dude blew up on the internet, and now he got a billionaire too. I'm like, bro.
Yeah. This dude.
That's pretty official.
yeah. It's straight official.
Yeah.
It's like, that's a straight quick come up one time.
She was like, ain't you the dude from the internet? My dude was like, yeah. She's like, you want to go out? I know he ain't
never straight just like, her
plane, her helicopter, the private helicopter to come and shit. Oh, yeah, I'm a
it's straight, you hear me straight. I'll be over there to pick you up.
Yes.
Yeah, you hear me, bro. It's like, damn right. You hear me?
Success.
Straight hit the super lick, dog.
You heard Ace Miles coming up?
Nas album already out, man. It came out Friday. But see, it was taking like so long to drop on Friday, dog. I hope it didn't like kill his momentum or nothing like that. Because like they had the listening party on Thursday night in Queensbridge. Shout out to Queensbridge.
Again, baby, shout out
to Queensbridge.
We'll be up there again soon.
Yeah, we'll be up there again soon, man. We loved it. But yeah, bro. So they did the listening party. Then it was like everybody was thinking that the CD, like the album, would be out Friday morning, you know, on like all streaming platforms. But they was like, bro, they was in that motherfucker straight adding last minute tweaks all day Friday, and that shit dropped like late at night and shit. It was hella motherfuckers and shit straight hot about that. That nigga Doc called me and shit like, bro, what's going on, bro? Like, what's going on with the album? Shout out to my dude DOT. Straight up. But I was like, bro, it finally dropped though, dog. But it's a good album, bro. It's hella dope, dog. Like,
can you hear my vocals?
Yeah, you hear me straight up. Let me cut your vocals up for you, God.
Hey, it's hot as a motherfucker in St. Louis. If you in the city and it's also that time of year where it's hot as a motherfucker, we just want to say we hope that y'all staying cool. Yeah, man, if you got an older parent or something, man, shit, hit them up, man.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers be dying out in this shit, yo.
This heat straight severe, huh?
Bro, if your heat wasn't on and you in your room, bro, you gonna be in that motherfucker.
Yeah, straight obliterated. Yeah, bro. It's crazy, like how that, like, it'll be so hot that should affect that goddamn AC in your whip, though. Like, you be like, damn, bro, it's so hot that your shit can't even crank. Like,
I got a theory, bro, and I think this is a good one, bro. The hotter it is, bro, the higher the motherfucking crime rate.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that, bro, is because, bro, when you hot, bro, you mad, bro.
Yeah, you hella angry.
Yeah, man. So it's like, y'all motherfuckers cool out, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all chill out, man. Straight up, all this damn violence and shit, man. People can't even go out and enjoy themselves.
Get in that motherfucking shade, man.
Yeah, you know, go ahead and kill it, man.
Bro, you heard of Alexa, right? The little thing that like records you, bro.
Yeah. She be on bullshit.
I heard that they putting that in all hotels now, possibly. I'm like, bro, that would be. I don't want to go to a hotel.
In all hotels, though?
Probably not all.
Like you straight gonna be at the Red Roof?
Somebody got gonna be in there? Whatever. Which one of them hotel brands got a partnership or whatever with them?
Oh,
you know
okay.
What I mean? I don't know who, but
what's the difference between a hotel, motel, and an inn? What's the difference, bro?
Bro, that shit, it's all the same shit, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody going. I was watching like a little documentary, bro, and it was just saying like, if you a germaphobe, if any of y'all out there germaphobes, then y'all probably know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, that ain't a place a motherfucker been busted on that chair. Yeah, they busted on that desk.
Motherfuckers busting it up.
Motherfuckers was smashing on where the TV at, bro.
Busting.
On the floor. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, bro, at a hotel, motel, or inn, in a year, bro, it's probably like, or in a month, bro, it's probably like how many people in that room that sleep? Well, like at least 30 people?
Yeah, or probably a month. Yeah, in one room.
Or let's just say it's been 18 people, whatever, dog, in a month or in a week or whatever, bro. That's like, bro, that's a lot of motherfuckers in there smashing all around that motherfucker. But fuck all that, man.
Straight up against the wall and that motherfucker and shit.
I don't fuck with the hotels much, man. I'd rather just stay at the crib.
Yeah. What about an Airbnb demo? You ever did that?
Fuck an Airbnb. Nah, I rock with an Airbnb, but if it's nice, cause or get a hotel if it's like a nice.
My cousin had a nice ass Airbnb, bro, her downtown and shit. That motherfucker was straight.
But I ain't with that Alexa being in there, man.
Yeah, Alexa in there straight listening and shit. She straight like, Alexa, can you replay what the last customer said and shit? Like, yeah, this bitch ass room and shit.
Alexa. Right, bro.
And we got the bricks, man.
From yesterday. Yeah, bro. Our whole conversation, bro. You be like, meet me in room 140.
Yeah, you heard me straight up. Bro, this bitch Alexa got me, dog.
Got me, bro. The bed's on me and shit on. You be like, damn, dog. Hey, speaking of which, man, y'all seen Superfly, the old one? Because the new one is in theaters now.
I wonder how, like,
you got to check out the old.
Yeah, anybody seen it, man? Because I want to see it. I haven't checked it out yet, dog. But I do want to know what, like, how is this version like in comparison to the old one and shit? Like,
I'm hoping that because the first one was a classic. Right?
Yeah.
And it's like that's damn near documentary, and it's like it's so raw that I already know that the second one is good, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't see it, but
it's gonna be ill, because I heard it was good, bro, for like a modern day.
It's gonna be the shit, bro. I'm excited, cuz I'm gonna
your boy Ricky Rose in there. Shout out, like you just like okay. I noticed how you just said it's like documentary style, like how we was talking about like how they live is like documentary style too and shit.
It's like real life like shit, bro.
Yeah, but bro, do you know where did we get that, like, even thinking about movies like that? Did you get it from, like, Miss Richardson class, bro?
Look, man, he asked me that because we had a teacher one time who didn't like us, bro. We was rowdy in there, right?
Right.
But, bro, we was listening to even though we was, like, fucking around, bro, or it seemed like
we was straight still getting it, though.
Yeah, bro, like, we got it. So she used to stress movies, so it's like, you know, you got to look at a movie from the cinematic point of view, like what kind of camera angle is on the screen right now. You can have like one panning in where it's moving slowly toward like your face or the object. You can have one that's like a bird's eye view. It's different camera angles. And then if you look at it from like a movie and director's point, it's different costs associated to those different pieces of equipment you got to use. Different types of cameras. You know what I mean? That's why they got these budgets to make these movies
type shit.
And they got to invest in equipment and etc. But it's like, yo, you get good shots, then bro, you can make your movie like
straight super ill, bro.
You can set the tone like every fucking
set the tone straight
movie.
From the beginning, and that motherfucker you be like, okay, like it's dope because it's just like like you saying, like the imagery and shit, like it can go into
every
like,
drama movie gonna have like rain and snow, like
it's gonna have rain
and thunder in the background and shit.
And
it's gonna be dark and shit. You know
it's like if you watch you never seen the show Power and shit. Like it's a reason why it's like it's like a dark. It's just dark like the whole time, bro. It's like I only seen sun when them niggas had flew to Miami for a little bit type shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's like a dark show. It's just, you know what I'm saying, basically describing the grit or whatever of it, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, bro, we learned that shit from there. That's why we can straight tell, like, when we like, bro, like, dude is like a whack ass actor, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like with the movies that they put him in is just whack, bro, because, you know, I guess maybe it's because of how we took from what we was taught. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you know whack movies when you sing. You be like, bro, this shit straight whack.
Yeah, shit be straight whack.
I don't know what it is. Like some of you actors, man, and I apply you all too. Shout out to all my actors. Some of you actors act so good. It's beautiful because y'all, you know, what you doing is like representing like one's life. Yeah. It could be somebody who passed who had like that exact experience. So it's like you portraying like real shit. But some people is just like, bro, why are you? What can you
Why
nail
you on
with
the fucking screen right now, nigga?
Yeah, bro. It's like your acting is just like I don't know, bro.
It's straight like, come on.
It'd be some bad acting. I don't know what it is.
Like a good man is hard to find and shit, though, dog. That's like the worst movie ever, bro.
Yeah, y'all get up, go do something, man. If y'all ain't doing nothing tomorrow, shit, hit the movies. Check out the Superfly.
Yeah, check it out.
I heard that movie Hereditary, scary ass.
Yeah, movie. I want to see that, bro. It's like a weird ass looking girl in that motherfucker and shit. Like, hey, bro, but do you remember, bro, when we had to do that last project with Miss Richardson, that last paper and shit, bro? And I remember, dog, I straight turned my shit in first, right? This motherfucker, y'all was taking, I think you was taking hellas though, bro. You was writing the paper, you was writing the paper of the century and shit. You hear me? You turned your shit in last, bro. I turned mine in right before you and Corn did. You turned your shit in last, dog. How did she grade both of y'all shit, but didn't even grade mine, right? So I had to take her class over. And so when I took the class over and I got to the last project again and shit, bro, why I straight found my old paper, bro. Yeah. Hey, straight, why when I turned it in and shit, I straight got an A and shit. I'm like, bitch, ain't even... That bitch straight didn't even, you know what I'm saying, like read my shit first, dog. I'm like,
I almost got expelled from high school because that shit still fucks me up.
Yeah, man, you was a bad guy, dog. You was a super goon.
Shout out to everybody in the hood, man. Don't let the hood take you under.
Yeah, don't let the hood take you under.
Keep it positive. Hey, and then if you know somebody, man, you know, if fuck with your friends and shit, man. Because it seemed like to me, man, motherfuckers really do be out here having like. Some motherfuckers be depressed and shit, bro. Yeah. So it's like you got some homeboys and shit, hit them up.
Yeah. You think some of the niggas that be out here straight slaying, though, do you think like they had maybe like a chronic depression somewhat or whatever?
Some people out here got mental illnesses.
Yeah, so some of these niggas are just nuts.
My sister said your body can get sick, like, you know, you can catch a cold and your brain can, your mental can get sick too.
Yeah.
Bro. Body can get ill, brain can get ill, mind can get ill.
You just turn into one sick blood clots motherfucker, huh?
You're gonna be walking around like you. What's that mad cow disease shit, bro? Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro, don't be like that, man. Don't be like you on some mad cow disease.
What's the mad cow disease though? Like,
bro, I think that shit came from when they was. Well, I think they was feeding cows like cow fucking like brain or just feeding cow, bro. It's like, bro, that's disgusting, cuz. I don't even know the biochemistry of that, bro, but I'm sure like. Ugh, cuz. You have to just move on, bro. This NFL season, man, that's approaching. What's y'all take on the NFL season coming up, man?
Yeah, man.
With the president tweeting all this.
Yeah, Mort. Hey, but okay, so did you
is that really his Twitter account? Cuz
yeah, what if it's straight somebody else tweeting? All right, man, I'm gonna admit it's straight me tweeting from dude account, bro. I'm in there popping all shit right now. Yeah, bro. I'm straight.
Got all y'all there.
Yeah, bro. I'm in there flaming shit, dog. It's me behind the Donald Trump Twitter account, bro. I got dudes saying all dumbass shit, though, dog. But dude straight got the space command and shit, though, dog. Like,
yeah.
But I heard it was already like a space fleet or something like that.
Fuck out of here, man. They allocating shit to. They allocating resources to stuff that probably. Should be reallocated.
Hey, me and Corn was saying, dog, we were straight just like they gonna be in space going at it. It's gonna be pew pew pew.
Yeah, bro, it's gonna be some Star Wars shit for real, bro. Pretty soon.
Straight how it sound, bro. Pew pew.
What's the robot that roam around, bro? Shit, bro. It's some Star Wars.
Yeah, it's some straight Star Wars shit. Star Trek and that motherfucking shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all straight up there beefing right now, bro. Yeah, they straight sliding in that motherfucking bro. Straight. Hey, you already know if it's a straight nigga behind the wheel, he most definitely.
Bro,
dragging.
What do y'all think of space?
What do I think of space?
What is space?
If you want to, okay, let's be technical right now. No, I'm just playing. What is space, though?
What the fuck is space, cuz?
It's space, bro. It's like, okay, from what we've been seeing as space, from what NASA then told me, the movies, the shows and shit, the shit just look like, okay, it's like, you know, stars. It's a like galaxy, but it's like, damn, then you gotta explain galaxy and shit. But it's just like,
it seemed metaphysical. It seemed like, all right, okay, so you got space, right? Mm-hmm. And then let's say this. You see stars, yeah. So when you see the star, they say that it's light and that it's photons. Yeah. That they say light travel very fast, but that it still take like a long time for those photons from that star to get to you.
Here.
So that by the time that it bounced back, that star has like died. Yeah. Don't know if that's fact.
Yeah, but that's what I was finna say, dog. Going straight like it's that true.
But I be having more questions. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? What is a star? And then it's like, how far is it? If it has a legit physical distance, like a tangible, like, let's just say I had a spaceship that'd take me to a star, but I had to travel like 13,000 miles. I'm just saying 13,000. I don't know. You know, yeah. And I get there in 13,000. That's something that I can calculate and like that's physical. But it's like with space, is it infinity or is it
beyond this?
Is it like a physical point where it's just like I don't know. I guess the shit is infinity.
Yeah, bro. I guess it is just infinity. That shit just going and going.
At least
bro.
I'm trying to work it out.
You you at the end of space in this
yeah, bro. I guess one day I'll just get to the end of space and be like, shit, bro. Let me turn my ass back.
Yeah, let me go ahead, bro. I don't even know where the fuck I'm going right now, bro.
I can't go that way. I've been doing this shit for 5 days. Yeah, I'm not gonna be the one to find out, ladies and gentlemen.
Hell nah, dog. You think it's more planets out there though?
Bruh, given all
like
if
space is infinity, my nigga, I'm sure it's some planets on the other end of that motherfucker.
I think it's multiple motherfucking like different systems that got like, cause you know we orbit around the sun, and I think that it's other systems, bruh. It's space, bruh. That shit big as fuck, bruh.
Yeah, and
then they already confirmed like it's other actual legit like. They got this one, you got that one, but they never been to them. But that one, what was that one telescope, bro? Or satellite, Hubert or some shit, bro? The one that showed them all that shit, bro.
I don't know. Probably was Hubert. That sounds like that's your uncle, bro.
Look the shit up, man. Google.
Your uncle Hubert was out there and shit straight. He's straight snapping pics, bro.
Whatever that satellite.
So did man really go to the moon?
Not back in not that shit they showed us in like. Not that shit they showed, bro.
Dude bouncing around that motherfucker and shit, bro. Who was it? Neil Armstrong, bro.
I don't know.
Wasn't that supposed to be who that was? Neil Armstrong went to the moon and shit. Lance Armstrong, the nigga that was straight riding the bikes and shit. They straight took dude shit away, bro. His medals. You remember niggas used to be dying to get them yellow bands on their arm and shit. Straight up, you wasn't lit, nigga, if you ain't had the Live Strong band on your arm, dog.
Bro, them astronauts on some brave. Shout out to them guys. That's some brave.
Yeah, that's some brave shit.
Shout out to
the training to be an astronaut is ridiculous, bro. They got to go through all types of shit to train to become an astronaut.
That dude Robert E. McNair was an astronaut, and he got a scholarship program for any of y'all who like in college, and it's the best fucking scholars program you can get in. Cause
I used to want to be an astronaut when I was young and shit, dog. But then I seen how they be training and shit, and I was straight just yeah, bro. You know, then it seems like it'd be dope to go to space, but ain't that shit kind of scary though, bro? Like,
bro, it's very scary. one thing
straight
about
up,
space,
what if I'm straight just trapped out in this motherfucker, bro? Where the lever broke on the motherfucking thing, bro, and now we just on fire coming back to this motherfucker.
Check this shit out, man. All right, you know what's crazy about the Earth, bro? For one, is that we here, right?
Yeah.
So you be like, damn, can't nobody explain that. So we here, water here, and all this shit. All the elements on the periodic table, we got everything is aligned to where we can be here, basically.
Yeah.
Because we like a part of the Earth, right? So it's like everything is perfectly in place for us to be here, bro. And then to go deeper on that, right? Our anatomy, bro, is fit for all of the like physics of the Earth, bro, and the elements and the oxygen and the gravity. Because it's like, bro, you got abs. Your abs, bro, like, okay, you got your thighs, right?
Right.
They help keep you support when you walking upwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your abs and such help you do the same. But the point that I'm making is that's here on Earth. When you fucking on the moon, I think because of even gravity, you may be even lighter. So you won't even be using your legs as much. Yeah. So your actual fucking anatomy would change. That's why they say some people get taller, because it's like it's not the same physics, bro, that's going on the planet, bro, with gravity and the water and the oxygen and everything.
Right. You
out there, bro, on like a fucking planet, bro, that got like totally different like chemicals, bro, and physics and shit, bro, to where you can't walk on it. So eventually, bro, you probably turn into like You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, like in order to taffy survive, in this motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. If we really as humans are gonna go into like in other it's gonna have to be just like Earth, bro. Yeah. Or you gonna have to build a dome on the moon because you're not gonna be able to walk around on there, bro. You ain't gonna be able to work out, bro. Your abs aren't gonna function as they would if you was here. They do all this shit for a reason because of how we are designed for the Earth. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. That'd be wild, bro, if it did get to the point where niggas do got a Chick-fil-A on the moon, though. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I know what's gonna happen, y'all. I feel futuristic, so this is what's gonna happen.
Futuristic.
This is why I believe in aliens. One day, motherfuckers gonna travel to the moon and try to stay there, and their heads gonna get big as a motherfucker, and they gonna get tall and skinny and long fingers, and then they gonna come back to Earth like, "What up, y'all?" And I'm gonna bust at them, bro. Be like, "Those some fucking aliens, bro."
Straight up, bro. You straight gonna smoke them, dog.
Yeah, bro. Y'all niggas living up there on the moon, skinny and frail and shit, bro. Looking ghostly and shit. Your eyes and got how low you evolved into a fucking alien,
bro. Straight, you hear me? Straight ugly motherfucker and shit. It's straight your cousin and shit, though, bro. So like, nah, bro. You ain't the real James, bro.
Hey, bro. What's the worst? You ever went on like a bad date, man? What's the worst date you ever been on, yo?
I went on bad dates to the point where I stopped going on dates. You heard? Like,
water gets splashed on your face,
or just it might be a motherfucker that just like, damn, you just ordered the food 5 seconds ago. You know what I'm saying? And you already mad that shit ain't coming out right now. You know what I'm saying?
Stood up, bro.
Yeah, I've been stood up. I did a lot of stand-ups too.
I know, man. Hey, shout out to all the people who get stood and stand people up. It's even over here. We just keep it 100.
Yeah, keeping it G real. Keeping it real G. You know how we give it up, dog. But you been on some bad dates though?
Yeah.
Man, you had one joint that was straight like crazy as fuck, though. Like, boy, straight.
I consider that one a bad date. I've been on bad dates, and then I've been on great dates. I've been on the best date that can possibly be, and then it went bad. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. I almost got killed on a date by like a deer and shit. You know what I'm saying? Straight. Motherfuckers.
Hey, bro. Alright, so look, check this out, y'all. We in St. Louis, right?
Yeah.
And they fucking said that it was a burr.
In Baldwin, right?
That shit is not that far from here.
Yeah.
That's
right off the highway, B.
And that's a burr. That dude, motherfucker, could have migrated a little bit further, bro. And been
so where he come from, though? You know what I'm saying?
They migrate, bro, and shit left and did his own thing, bro. And
he was just out here mobbing though, like, you know,
they hiring.
Did bro had to stick with the clothes on it, bro? Like,
bro,
he
had
to stick with the clothes on it.
I saw an older man, bro, like a week ago, bro, straight with a stick, bro, in the fucking little sack, bro, like you see on.
Yeah, he was out here, bro.
Yeah, bro. I ain't want to stop.
Was he 80 years old, bro?
He was up there, bro.
He was up there. Yeah, so he remember old school shit. He remember when niggas was doing that. He remember when if the first cars was like wagons, low key, straight up, dog. Or he probably remember when motherfuckers was riding on horses or some shit.
Holy shit, cause you like that's an old ass dude. He saw that. Like, you think if we ever get that fucking old, we'll see?
Yeah, we like gonna be seeing some shit, bro.
Cause don't nobody know the future, right?
Yeah,
you know,
bro.
Some little kid who just born today might be the motherfucker who discovered like something that'll blow our mind.
Yeah.
But yo, I think we on to something, man. We be putting people on a lot of game, man. Like I told you,
we be putting people on.
I was talking to.
You was talking to who, son?
Man, I ain't even gonna go there, man. I think we should. Hey, look, it was real. Let's wrap it up, man.
It was really real. It was G real, dog.
We're gonna catch y'all next time, most definitely, though.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody out there in the world, man. Like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up.
Right with us.
Man, yeah. And we'll get at y'all later on. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Till next time.
Blah.
The podcast you just heard was published with Anchor. Got something you want to say to the creator of this show? Send them a voice message using the Anchor app, free for iOS and Android.